So I've probably had about 10 years now of fairly severe anxiety and with it mild depression, and it just meant that I sort of lacked a lot of motivation because there was always a fear, a sort of unknown out there that put me off from doing things. I think over time, when you suffer from things like anxiety, it's sort of a self-perpetuating cycle that being at home makes you feel worse because you know you're missing out on things, but you're also too scared to make those attempts. I had a friend who had had a similar experiences of mental health issues. She became quite a prolific runner and a running blogger, and was documenting running huge distances, half marathons, marathons, and I saw the huge effect it had had on her and how she'd really turned her life around through it and seemed to be getting so much out of something quite simple, and it sort of motivated me to give it a go. Parkrun is a 5K run that happens all over the country in parks nationwide. It's entirely free and it's run by volunteers, and it's a timed run. It's not a race, but people can turn up whenever they like, 9 AM Saturday morning, and then they just run this course, and each week they get a time. It's got quite a big community behind it, and it's now something like 80,000 people turn up week on week across the country. It's nice to have that routine there, that at 9 AM on a Saturday morning, I know I've got something to look forward to and a reason to get up and get on with my weekend. It's also just got a really great community spirit. You do make friends over time, you start to recognise the same faces, you become quite invested in their times and their improvement, and in the same way they become quite invested in yours and enjoy seeing you improve. I think since I started running, definitely my mental health's improved. I've got a much better control of panic attacks and my anxiety, and I think it's just made me a much more positive person. It's something I can control, and that's quite a big thing for me, is having control of situations, and I know that if I am feeling down I can go for a run and try and work my problems out in trainers instead.